Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Tola, and if you're new here, you are most welcome. Please consider subscribing and click on that bell notification icon. That way you always get notified every time I upload a new video, which is at least once every Friday. I also have a second channel here on YouTube, and that is Cook with Tola Lusi. I will leave a link in the description box, and also leave your card help here somewhere. And that channel is dedicated entirely to my recipes. Please go over there and show me some love as well. I create 2 to 5 minute Nigerian and intercontinental dishes. Remember to tag me on Instagram as well. My handle will be up here. I would love to see your interpretations of these dishes. Alright, so if you are a returning subscriber, I would like to thank you for always coming back to the channel. Thank you so much for your love and encouragement. Thank you for the comments, the shares, the subscriptions. I really truly appreciate you guys. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about some of the misconceptions / stereotypes that I have heard about South Africans before coming into the country, and some of these things I believed myself. I'm not going to come out here and tell you, oh no, this is not how it is. The OGs on the channel already know that I will not sugarcoat anything. I will tell you as it is. But my perception and my belief of South Africa / South Africans have changed over the years. Some have remained the same because of things that I've seen. Some I consider a flat out lie. So without further ado, let's jump right into the misconceptions. Alright, so the first misconception that I heard about South Africa / South Africans is that South Africans are lazy. Okay, so before coming into the country, I heard this a million times over. Oh, South Africans are lazy, they really don't want to work, you know, they're just laid back. Is that true? Is that accurate? Are there not lazy people anywhere else in the world? And is that to say that every single South African is lazy? That is a lie. Flat out lie. It is a lie. Because I've seen hardworking people in this country, and I've seen people go out and work 2 jobs, multiple jobs, just to make sure that they put food on their table, just to make sure that they earn a decent income. And having that misconception spread around is really wrong. There are lazy people everywhere in the world. There are lazy people in my country. There are lazy people in America. There are lazy people in Europe. Let's stop this lie. It's a lie of the devil. That is a generalization, and it should really, it's not even fair to say that every South African is lazy. Come on. That's wrong. So South Africans are lazy. Lie. Yes, there are some lazy people. And as well, there are some lazy people elsewhere in the world. So that doesn't mean that the whole of South Africa should not be lazy. Alright, so the second thing I'm going to talk about is that South Africans are entitled. Now, this misconception I heard a lot before coming to the country. I also heard it a lot while I was here, that South Africans, they are very entitled. They believe that, you know, everything should just be given to them on a platter of gold. Okay, let me say some things before I further go to buttress my points. Okay, so hearing that South Africans are entitled, coming from Nigeria, where we don't have things like government grants or loans available to everybody, or available to people who do not know people who do not know people. If you know what I mean, let's go on. If you don't know, ask in the comment section. I'm sure somebody will answer you. All right, so here there's government grants, there's grants for disabilities, there's grants for HIV and AIDS, and coming from a country where we do not have these things available to every Tom, Dick and Harry, it could be seen or perceived as being entitled. I also believe to some extent that yes, there are some entitled people in the country, but to the large majority, I do not think that this is accurate. South Africans, I don't think South Africans are entitled. I think they just have these things and they demand for it. The government have promised them, they have been delivering to some capacity. The government has provided some of these facilities and some of these bursaries or grants or loans for them, and for them to be able to claim them, I don't think they should be tagged entitled just for the sake of Just for that reason, it doesn't just make sense to me. However, I do not support the vandalization and, destruction that goes on to demand for these things. I believe that you can make your point, or you can demand for your rights and your entitlements without the destruction or the violence. This is my own opinion. I cannot tell you how to behave in your own country, but that's just me. So yes, the South Africans are entitled. I don't think that is right. I don't think to say that is right for every single person. Some people don't even claim these things. Yes, I know some people who have the opportunity to claim some grants and they do not go for it. Yes, I know some people personally that don't claim it. So yes, I won't say that every South African is entitled just because of some things that you might have seen or heard. So yes, misconception number 2. South Africans are entitled. That's not true. Okay, the third point is very controversial, but I will still say it. And this point is that South Africans hate foreigners. Is this true? Sometimes I feel like I should have a live video for some of these videos that I make. Okay, so I've talked about this in the things that I love about South Africa. I do not believe that every South African hates foreigners. I do not believe that even the large majority hate foreigners. I believe that some people hate foreigners everywhere in the world. Like in my country, some people don't like to see white people, some people don't like to see other black people. It's the same here in South Africa. I believe that where the extreme, or where the line is crossed, or where the impression is formed is with the whole xenophobia thing, which I'm not going to talk about in this video. But I do not believe that every or the large majority of South Africans hate foreigners. This is untrue. I know people who have welcomed me into this country. I know people who have given me support. I know people who have come to my aid in this country. They are South Africans. So don't believe that every South African hates a foreigner. This is untrue. You will lose out on a lot if you decide to stay away from them entirely. This is wrong. I believe you can benefit from a lot of South Africans if you are open and law abiding. I believe that you can get a lot of support, motivation, even information that is very essential, because I believe in South Africa information is vital. And once you close yourself or close your mind to the indigents, there's little to nothing that you can get when it comes to some certain information that is being passed around. So that South Africans hate foreigners, I believe that this is wildly untrue. I believe that some people really do hate foreigners, but I believe that a large majority are welcoming. Check my comment sections here on YouTube. I've seen people welcome me in the comment section. I've seen people leave nice comments. I've also gotten unpleasant comments. So yes, I believe that you find what you're looking for. If you're looking for the good in this country, you will find it. If you're looking for the bad in this country, you will see it. Most people that I found in this country, either the Black South Africans, the whites, the Indians, most of them have been very welcoming to me. And I believe this just goes to show that whatever it is that you're looking for in this country, you will find. If you're looking for the bad in this country, that is all that you will see. If you're looking for the good in this country, that is all that you will see. So the South Africans hate foreigners. Did it. All right, so the last and final point is that South Africans are loose or wild, and this is to talk more of the ladies. You want to tell me that every single South African lady is out to get your man, or is loose or promiscuous or just cheap or easy to get? Really? Most people, or a lot of people, believe that South African ladies, especially the ladies, are wild, easy to get, easy women, I believe that this is untrue for everybody, and I feel it is unfair for every South African lady to be put in that bracket as someone who's cheap or easy to get, or an easy target for men. I don't think this is accurate. These are changing times, and even in my country where decency was once the norm, and having your cleavage in, having longer skirts is even changing in my own home country, Nigeria. The ladies are a lot more expressive here in this country, and that is due to all of the women movements and women empowerment that is going on. But I don't believe that South African women are easy and are just after men. Isn't that unfair for them, for everybody or every woman or every South African to be put in the same bracket? I know some people with very good virtues that have been true to themselves in the 8 years that I've been in this country. I know some people that I've met in church, in school, that are married women and have been so for years and years. You can't tell me that South African women do not know how to keep a home or can't stay faithful in a marriage, or the other way around if it were the men. So I believe that misconceptions can be very tarnishing to a country. I made a video, the last video I made, on misconceptions about Nigeria. Even though I spoke about generalization and how we can believe the best of others, I still got comments that were saying, oh, Nigerians, so I just judged them from the film and all of that. Well, all I can do is just make my point with these videos. I cannot change your mind. I cannot influence your decisions on how you choose to perceive a particular nation, judging from the characters of the indigents in the nation. See, you are first considered an African before you are even questioned about where you are from, whether Kenya or Ghana. It really doesn't matter to anyone. Once they see this melanin, you are African. And it doesn't matter whether you are from whether the west or the south or the north of Africa. It really doesn't matter to anybody. I believe that correcting the narrative and, believing the best of others, giving people the benefit of a doubt before you even conclude that, oh, he's Nigerian, is probably this way, he's South African, it's probably this way. It doesn't help us, because it's like the world is against us and we're still against ourselves. It really doesn't make sense to me. I believe that we can work on these things, believe the best of others, and give people the benefit of a doubt before you conclude that they're a certain way just because of where they are from. I believe this will help us achieve a greater and a stronger Africa, because this fight is long, is far from being won if we continue with this mentality of these people from this place are a certain way. Yes, there will always be a few bad eggs among us, but it doesn't mean that because of those few bad eggs, we now judge the whole or the entire country. And there's this thing of tribalization. Like in Nigeria, you say the Yorubas are this way, the Igbos are this way. Also here in South Africa, you say the Zulus are this way, the Xhosas are this way. Everybody is having an opinion, and you now carry it and you are spreading it like wildfire. The truth of the matter is that the white media will not relent on painting Nigeria, South Africa, and even every other African country black. And we cannot keep spreading this negativity among ourselves. We really need to start doing better. And I just hope that these videos help one or two people. Even if this video can just change the mind of one person, I will be entirely fulfilled. This is just my 2 cents on this whole misconceptions about this part and this part. All this back and forth is really not helping anybody. This is my 2 cents, guys. If you found this video helpful, please remember to give it a like. Leave your comments. I would like to hear your feedback on this video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye, guys. Wow.